All right, people, let's get started here. So we are going to have self-advocacy groups present and introduce themselves. So our first group is People First of Arizona. Take it away, People First.
Okay. This is People First of Arizona. I'm Monica Cooper. I'm the treasurer. Johanna or Jermaine, are you guys?
Hang on, give us a chance, Monica. I'm Johanna
All right.
Weisberg. I'm member at large.
I'm Jermaine Moore, I'm the president.
I'm Lynn Black. I am the statewide advisor.
I'm David. The chair. And the head my with
Yeah.
You want me to translate, John?
Yeah.
But hi, I'm John Britton. I'm the VP and I help Monica with her treasury role.
Yeah.
Is there anyone else on from People First on the board? Okay, I will go to the next slide.
Yeah, thank you. Okay. What is People First of Arizona? People First of Arizona is a statewide self-advocacy and civil rights group and movement by and for people with disabilities, offering experience through participation. We have members both in Phoenix and in Tucson. You want me to do this one since I know a little bit more about?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay. So People First of Arizona is with the group, the national group SAVE. SAVE, as you can see from the map, stands for Self-Advocates Becoming Empowered. Self-Advocates Becoming Empowered SAVE is United States National. How do I move this? Oh, hold on. Okay, I'm I'm learning how to use it on the computer, so bear with me, guys. Okay. So SAVE is a Self-Advocates Becoming Empowered is the United States National Self-Advocacy Organization. We are a national board of regional representatives and members from every state in the U.S. Our mission is to ensure that people with disabilities are treated as equals and that they are given the same decisions, choices, rights, responsibilities, and chances to speak up, to empower themselves, opportunities to make new friends, and to learn from their mistakes. SAVE does many things by people with disabilities all over America. We have a national conference every 2 years and virtual workshops, and there are resources on the website, saveusa.org.
Great, thanks, Monica. Johanna, do you want to read this one?
Sure. So we as advocates value self-advocacy, leadership, training, and personal goals by offering our experiences through participation. We believe in people. People First of Arizona believes in people. We use our self-advocacy talents to speak up for what we want and need. We value mentoring people in self-advocacy groups. We value being a friend and like family. We value being part of our communities. We value knowing and speaking up for our rights. And we value our decisions and take our responsibilities for them. In some activities that we do, we are great to contract with. We provide trainings on self-advocacy, leadership skills, voting, and other related topics. So we train people with disabilities, their families, providers, staff support to support the advocates. We train the people at day programs in schools. We plan conferences and events with self-advocacy groups. We experience in making materials into plain language. And we attend events to share self-advocacy informations. And our board members are the president, Jermaine, our vice president, John, Monica is our treasurer, our outreach coordinator is Calvin Cook, and there's 3 members at large. I'm one of them. My name is Johanna. Krista's another, and Stephanie Kaiser is a third. And we vary from Phoenix to Tucson, depending on where we live. The advisor and one of the founders, Teresa Moore, and our statewide advisor is Lynn Black, and she works for Ability 360.
Want me to do this one?
Sounds good.
Okay. People first language. Words are important. Think beyond the label. What is people first language? Seeing beyond the disability diagnosis. A disability is defined as a body function that operates differently. It's not the person. The disability diagnosis is just a medical label to get services that you need. So why is people first language important? It focuses on abilities, what I can do, not on what I can't do. I am a person first, not my disability label. And then you, on the left here, you see a R with a circle, and that means a few years back, we in Arizona changed the name at the legislature so that we don't use words like retarded or there again with your disability. We call it a person with a cognitive disability. And then there's a shirt or a symbol that says abilities outweigh disabilities. And then down, the picture down below is from a play by what was then Improbable. Am I saying that word right?
You are.
Improbable Theater, which is now Theater 360.
And what they were doing is they had a whole bunch of labels placed on a person, and then the person ripped those labels off, saying, you cannot, you define who I am. So that's a big part of People First. The movement is what we were explaining.
Yeah.
And now we have some pictures from our meetings, past and present. We hosted meetings at John and Teresa's house for many, many years. We've hosted meetings at agencies like Ability 360 and other places, at the library, I mean, all over the place. So here are some pictures from the past and present.
This is a meeting.
Mm-hmm.
So when we were at Tile, this is we were doing something at Ability 360. There's another meeting. That was I don't remember when that one was.
This
That was
was
our
our meeting when we were,
Tucson
yeah, that was the
That's
Tucson
on,
group.
yeah, that's Zoom.
And this was
No, this
Zoom.
isn't a Zoom one. That was the Tucson group you were looking at, Monica.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, this is a Zoom one.
Yeah.
We've been
Um,
asked many times to do presentations on panels. So here are a few pictures of some of our members on panels for national and state conferences.
I was presenting, I'm in the, there's John presenting.
Remember Katie presenting,
Yeah,
Monica presenting,
that's me presenting in Washington, I think.
advocating for causes.
Mhm.
Yeah, this is Krista.
At conferences, the national conference, as SABE, and local ones
Yeah.
too, we participate in.
That's the first conference I went to, the first state conference. We were, when the Arizona flag was, at the state conference, each state would have a representative walk with their flag. Or roll with the flag, whatever they could do, And then here's another panel, Arizona.
Lots
And
of
that was
conferences have really good meals, just to let you know.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
It's all of us going out
There's
to
Mr.
eat,
Yeah,
doing our lunches, our events,
mhm, yeah.
trainings.
Oh, that was at a barbecue at Terry now it's up, and then there's another meeting.
This was a training. Then we would do more trainings. This was at day program. This was at a national conference.
Yeah.
Holiday party.
Oh, yeah.
More events to register to vote.
yeah.
Valentine's Day luncheon.
Yeah.
Advocating at our Capitol.
Yep.
Hate night.
Yeah, yeah, that was just Thursday.
This was a long time ago when we did a road trip to Flagstaff with our Tucson group, and we went to the
Yeah.
Grand Canyon.
Mhm.
That was, how long ago was that, Johanna?
Oh,
Like 20 years ago?
something like that. Yeah. Because if it was when Betty was alive, then yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's Bay Sand next to me, of course.
Hmm.
And these are our partners that we work with.
You guys wanted to read them, the names?
Yeah, SABE, Ability 360, Southwest Institute for Families, the Arc of
Children.
Arizona, and Families and Children. Okay, the Arc of Arizona, the Arizona Center for Disability Law, the Inclusive Power. Start that again. Inclusive Empowerment Network, which used to be the Youth Action Council, the Arizona Developmental Disabilities Planning Council, of which I'm a member, the Save Go Voter Project, and what's the one in Arizona with the state of Arizona? I can't see that.
It's Self-Advocacy Solutions. That's the coalition for the state, for all the self-advocacy groups.
So that's fine. No, I just couldn't see what it said.
It's okay.
The words, yeah. And then we do DD meetings.
We're doing partnership meetings with DDD.
Yeah.
Every 6 weeks we meet, with them, all of their higher up management, and they tell us what's going on, what's new and everything. And then they also ask for our advice too. One of the times they asked us to rewrite some of their policies in an easier way that others could understand it. So that was pretty cool.
Yes.
Johanna, do you want to read this one?
Sure. We have a Facebook page. It's when you get onto Facebook, just put in People First of Arizona. Our email is peoplefirstofaz, all one word, small letters, @gmail.com. Or you can call 602-725-3117 and somebody will answer all your questions. You can always contact us for monthly meeting times or to request a training. We usually meet online and in person for some events. And our meeting is the first Tuesday of each month from 4 to 6. Right now it's virtual. So we meet one time a month, same link each time. And we aren't doing Saturday meetings unless there's a special event. Our group is for people with disabilities and everyone we ask to be over 18 years old. So we hope you guys can join us.
And that's us.
Awesome.
First.
Thank you so much. Any questions for People First of Arizona? Ruthie, I see you have your hand up.
Yes, I do. Thank you. Going back to one of the programs that you offer, which is voter registration, I'm presuming voter education as well, which is very important. Once you're registered, you got to know what to do with that registration. The other aspect, of course, is working, being a poll worker, being at a vote center. And do you have training programs? Because the Maricopa County, and I'm sure none of the other counties, have any programs about that. They violate every single regulation and statute. They sent me to 6 different inaccessible vote centers before laying down the law and saying, well, they said this one's fine. You either go or you don't. Right, bite me. So we really do have to take care of our own community of people with disabilities, and we need to work. We need to be at the polls. We need to make sure that voters understand that we are they and they are we. Do you provide that kind of training? Do you do programs for your constituency on how to be a poll worker and not leave it up to the county? Thank you.
This is Juliana.
Juliana.
Yeah. So we do have a Arizona Voting Coalition. If you're interested in joining, we do work with all the election officials and letting them know some of the issues that people with disabilities face in Arizona. Many of the counties do work with us, and they were always encouraging people with disabilities to participate in their trainings to make sure that they do have some information on working with people with disabilities. We also, what else do we do? There's so many things that we do, but we've been working.
We also partner with Arizona Center for Disability Law, so that if there is a problem with the voting centers, we report that not only to the county, but we also work with the Arizona Center for Disability Law to ensure.
Yeah, I did that as well while I was trying to be a poll worker during the primary last year, as well as the general election. And the county attorney called me stupid and hung up on me. Again, I'm just wondering if you have your own training programs that you do without the county, without election officials, because it's extremely difficult. And there is nothing in the training manuals about accessible vote centers, about accessible program access, or how to establish an accessible vote center. So having that information and being able to train in your own programs was the reason for my question. Thank you.
Yes. Yeah, we do have trainings for people with disabilities periodically, and we also if you would like for us to do trainings with groups that you are part of, we are happy to do those presentations to make sure that people with disabilities have the responsibility to make sure that they're prepared to vote, making sure that they have the transportation that they need, making sure they understand the whole voting process, making sure they know how to learn about issues and candidates, making sure that if they have issues that they can speak to county officials in their counties, and making sure that they follow through, making sure that the locations that counties pick can be as accessible as possible. But yes, sometimes those locations aren't fully accessible for people with disabilities physically. And that's one of the things that we're always working on. So if you have any questions, you can reach out to the Arizona Center for Disability Law, or you can reach out to SWI, and we can help you walk through some of those issues that you're having, and see if we can help you find, like you're saying, accessible voting locations.
Thank you. Yeah, and again, my focus is on working. You get paid, and being able to work at a vote center, and especially the DD community is especially vulnerable to not being hired. And so thank you. I appreciate the information.
Yes, yes, yeah, and yeah, we're always making sure that people with disabilities know about civic engagement, which, yes, as you mentioned, is about being a poll worker, running for office, and all kinds of stuff. So, yes.
All right. Well, thank you so much. People first. All right. Do we have any representation here from the Athletic Leadership Council? Probably not. I know I saw them earlier, but I think they might have left.
I'm here when we don't have very much to talk about because there's no presentation since there's nobody on. So
Well, you're part of the Athletic Leadership Council, right?
yes,
So why don't you tell us about it? What is the Athletic Leadership Council?
it's for athletes across the state of Arizona, and we basically do stuff for our own organization, and we go out and recruit people to join.
And who helps facilitate the Athletic Leadership Council?
Well, Pav is on here. She has her hand raised.
Yeah, so athletic means to be an athlete leader for Special Olympics. That means as an athlete leader, we can help to like help in the competition or helping to make speeches. Why is Special Olympics is important for athletic? Because some people have in, like, when we're talking about disability here, are in a special program, and so this special program is about Olympic. So Special Olympic is helping the nationwide to be like going to sports, why sports are important. Like an example, I used to be a sun safety person, and I tell everyone to be protected from the sun. You need to wear the cap, you need to wear sunglasses, you need to drink water. That's what we do in sun safety. And then at a part of being an athlete leader, they will also take you sometimes to like the USA Games. And I got accepted because I be helping. So as a helper, I need to know how do we stay safe from the sun. Another way to be part of an athlete leader, it talks about your experience as a leadership quality.
That is awesome. So if I wanted to get involved and join the Athletic Leadership Council, who do I need to contact, or what do I need to do? Well, I think you're on.
You need to be an athlete, and you need to contact Soul But you also need to be in a sport, and you need to be a athlete. You need to be an athlete in Special Olympics to compete, and you need to be an athlete to do the other stuff too.
But Paul, I have a question. What happened if these people don't know how to be an athlete or how to know who
They
to?
can look on the Special Olympic website.
There you go.
All
So-
right.
And also on the website, they have a Facebook you can contact, their phone numbers to be reached and called.
That is great. Well, thank you, Paul and Paulina. All right. I know we don't have anybody from self-direction. That's correct, Juliana? All right, let's move on to the next. And self-direction is a self-advocacy group down in Southern Arizona, down in Nogales. You can find the contact information for self-direction as well as all other self-advocacy groups that we're talking about in our website at swifamilies.org. And you can just look under the self-advocacy solutions tab. And I will post a link in a little bit on the chat. All right, our next presenter is going to be the Northern Arizona Tribal Disability Coalition.
Yeah.
Hi, this is Roy Dotson, Coalition Vice President. My clans are Topanhan, Kachik, Nibashichin, the President Dashiche, and my Twilichin are my Nullies, Navajo tribe. This went blind on 2004 and joined the group 2017 as a peer mentor.
Hello, my name is Warren Yazi. I'm Yeidine Tachini, born for Lokadane. 1200 are my Chase, Chisha are my Nullies. I am a Navajo. I am Secretary / Treasurer for the group Northern Arizona Tribal Disability Coalition, affiliated out of Tuba City, Arizona. I live here in Big Mountain, Arizona on the Navajo Reservation. My disability is retinitis pigmentosa. I'm totally blind.
Hello, I'm Irene Eldridge. I'm Navajo, and my clans are, my mother's clan is of the Honeycomb clan, and my father's clan is the Tyrene House clan, and I am visually impaired.
Hello, my name is Elton Yazi. I am Yedinet Tachitni, born for Torichitni, from Tuba City, Arizona, located on Navajo Reservation. I am president of Northern Arizona Tribal Disability Coalition, and I am blind from a degenerative eye disease called retinitis pigmentosa.
That is awesome.
It is.
Well,
All right. So
just like the leader said, we are from Northern Arizona, mainly located on the Navajo Reservation. I think Heather wanted to say something too. Heather, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Heather Joe. I'm from Tonawea, Arizona, which is north of Tuba City. And my clans are Deerwater, born for the Reed people. And my maternal grandfather's clan is Salt people. And my paternal grandfather's clan is Blackstreak Wood people. And I would just like to welcome everybody to our presentation of Northern Arizona Tribal Disability Coalition. And what our group does is we advocate for people here on the Navajo Nation, and then also the tribes of Paiute and Hopi. And then we are mostly in Tuba City and the surrounding area. And we have members as far as Ganado and towards Window Rock, Arizona. And then I did a radio ad, which we couldn't put on the video. And then we did a brochure for a group, which you guys probably saw. It had different information about our group and the pictures of all our group members. And then also, we accomplished a lot of things even last year. We made that brochure. We made a flyer for a disability walk. We made a KTNN radio ad, and then also got in contact with different leaders within the Navajo Nation. And then, you want to add any more, Elton?
Yeah, just like Heather said, we got in touch with a couple of leadership. One is a council delegate out of Shiprock. She, we had a couple of meetings with her the past couple of months, along with the Native American Disability Law Center, which has 2 offices in here on the Navajo Nation. There's one in Farmington, New Mexico, and their second office is out of Flagstaff, Arizona. So we've been working closely with them as well. And then we're also affiliated with one of the 5 centers for independent living, which is Assist Independence, and they are located here in Tuba City. One of the things that we did was we've been reaching out to our local businesses on the Navajo Nation, such as Bashes and other places, to try to ask for more accommodations for people that are with disability, because Navajo Nation is way far behind with anything that has to deal with disability, even though we do have laws that are similar to ADA, but nobody really follows them. And that's what the Native American Disability Law Center is working on. They had some laws that were passed a few years back, and now they're trying to pursue to have them I guess push forward to where these stores and other places here on the Navajo Nation would abide by these laws. And that's where the coalition comes in from. Comes into play, because they ask us for help and try to advocate, because the leaders really don't pay attention unless there's individual disability that are out there. Other than that, they ask the law center, well, where are these individuals that you guys are advocating for? So just recently, last month, or I think it was in April, March, I was invited with the law center, and then the council delegate from Shiprock, her name is Eugenia Charles Newton. They invited me to participate in the meeting with our Navajo Nation president. And there we sat, we had a 1-hour discussion with him about the disability needs and issues here on the reservation. So according to our president of the Navajo Nation, he's looking into having a staff member appointed so they can work more closely with us. Warren, are you on there?
Yeah.
Is there anything else that you would like to add?
Also, we did the Navajo Times, and we also talked to a lot of council delegates. And then that's all I have.
I don't know if Roy's on the call, but I didn't see his name.
No, I didn't.
Elton,
Yeah,
I would like to play the radio ad if everybody doesn't mind.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
in Navajo Nation. We would like to invite you to be a part of our group, Northern Arizona Tribal Disability Coalition, where we motivate, educate, and mentor people with a disability. For more information about us, please call 928-614-0989 or email us at n.av.tdc20@gmail.com. We look forward to talking with you.
So that's our radio ad. Did you guys hear it pretty good?
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
Yep.
Awesome.
Sounds good.
Awesome.
Yeah, and then another thing we did in the past years, we got together and we did a disability awareness walk here in last year in October, because the third week of October has been proclaimed Disability Awareness Week on the Navajo Nation, which was signed back in 2015 by a former president by the name of Russell Begay. So we got that going, and we had a decent outcome with it. We had about maybe 30 people that joined us, and a majority of the group, Northern Arizona Tribal Disability Coalition. We have about 17 members, and about 85% of us are blind or visually impaired. So, and then we have a staff from ATI that also is one of our advisors. Is there anything else that you guys would like to add, Warren and Heather?
So if anybody wants to contact us, like it said on the ad, you can call us 928-614-0989, or like the email is n.tdc20@gmail.com, or you can find us on Facebook too, on our Facebook group, and that's just the name of our group, Northern Arizona Tribal Disability Coalition.
Cool. All right. Well, thank you so much, Northern Arizona Tribal Disability Coalition. Man, you guys took up all the letters of the alphabet on that one. All right. Okay, the next presentation we have is by the Inclusive Empowerment Network. And I will assist Calvin on that one. Calvin, you still here?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay, so I can start.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, awesome. Well, thank you to all the presenters so far, and for those to come. My name is Calvin Cook. I am the current president of the Inclusive Empowerment Network, also known as IAN, formerly known as the Youth Action Council of Arizona. We decided to alter our name to try and be more inclusive. So our mission is to encourage the empowerment of youth with and without disabilities in an all-inclusive environment through education, community involvement, and all aspects of change and advocacy. And right there to the right is an image of our logo, which reads Inclusive Empowerment Network. And instead of an I in inclusive, instead of a lowercase I in the word inclusive, we have an asterisk. And we have like a line going from the left side of the asterisk upward, and it forms like It forms like an image of a kite, and this symbolizes new hope. Okay, so we meet in Phoenix, Arizona. Currently we are only meeting virtually via GoToMeetings primarily, which is a platform that we meet on virtually. Okay, so when we do meet in person, which is now it's more periodically, it is in Phoenix, Arizona. Every now and then we will plan some social events in the community, whether it be at the movies or a restaurant. I know last time we met at a restaurant, we went out for pizza, and that was cool. We meet every first Saturday of the month at 2 p.m. That's our go-to time. It works out for us. We meet for about 2 hours, so from 2 to 4 usually. And we also, as well as meeting for social events, if there's a conference going on, then we will meet there as well. Everyone with and without a disability is welcome to be a part of Ian. All they need to have is a willingness to learn about the issues that affect individuals with disabilities and a desire to become a leader within the community. So we're looking for people who have disabilities and people who are allies of individuals with disabilities. Things we have done are things we have done is speaking with our legislators. We have gathered together and met at the Capitol for meetings with legislators, which has been an awesome opportunity and an awesome experience. We do voter trainings. So we have done that in the past, where we've gathered and learned about what it means to be a voter and what needs to be done for that process to be successful. We have done conference presentations, such as what we're doing now. So lots of public speaking. It's been a great experience for myself. We have done videos. So we have some videos on our website, I believe. We've gone to the movies, as I mentioned before. We've met at restaurants for lunch and dinner. And then we've also met at the museum. I know I have met twice with the group at the Heard Museum. This was prior to COVID, so it's been a minute, but it was fun. So some of our goals and objectives are building a community of people with disabilities and allies. And to do this, we would like to host some outdoor activities, maybe at the park or anywhere that's accessible where we can have a good event. We would like to do some cookouts. maybe bowling. I know in the past we also have met at the park. And also at George's house. We met at George's house once.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did barbecues. It was fun. This was prior to COVID again. But you know, things are changing, and yeah, I'm looking forward to maybe I'm doing that again. Probably after summer, but yeah, maybe September. I've never been bowling either, so that would be fun if we can do that. And then by attending community events. So I would look at this as a community event on this conference. So yeah, we want to get together more and build more connections in the community. And yes, if you are interested in joining our self-advocacy group or learning more about us, we are looking for more consistent membership. So that would it would be great to collaborate and work alongside anyone who's interested. And you can reach out to me personally. That's my number right there and my email. And again, my name is Calvin Cook. I am the president of the Inclusive Empowerment Network. I'm sorry. It says Jackass right there, but that's because it can be hard to remember that we have a different name now. I can vouch on that. And then we also have our website there and our Facebook, so you can find us there also. And we're looking forward to whoever does decide to reach out. And that's the end, people. Thank you.
All right, Calvin, awesome. All right, finally, last but not least, do we have anybody from Self?
We do. We have two people, but we have a couple people from Self here, but we have Jan is going to be helping me present today. Jan Stevenson. Okay, let me go ahead and share my screen here. Okay. Jane, are you there?
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Okay.
So SELF stands for Seeking Equality Leading to Fairness.
Awesome.
What is SELF? Seeking Equality Leading to Fairness. Our mission: seeking equality leading to fairness for people with disabilities, providing a seat at the table to make decisions and improve each other's lives. SELF was founded in 2022 by the members of the ARC of Tempe. We started out with a few members, but now have 19 members. Our goals: to connect with other self-advocacy groups, to encourage people to get out to vote, to make videos for our YouTube channel, and to talk to elected officials. Our activities: we meet every third Tuesday of the month over Zoom. We talk about disability legislation. We host guest speakers. We present on topics, and we have fun.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Jan. I really appreciate it. And again, an introduction. My name is Ryan Berry. I'm the lead advisor of Self, and Jan is our social media officer. So here are a picture of some of the activities that we've been doing. That's Calvin and Katie. We were at the Capitol talking about a bill, SB 1411. Here is a collaboration we did with the Southwest Institute. This is our president, Jessica Ross, talking about how COVID has affected her life. And in the back there's a picture of us on Zoom speaking with Representative Jennifer Longden. And so our YouTube channel. So we post helpful videos for our members and the wider disability community. For example, we make tutorials to help members make their voice heard. On the YouTube channel, our members talk about their experiences to help support each other. So subscribe to our YouTube channel. We would love to have you. And this is our YouTube channel right here. At Stuff, we did a recent ad for the Sprout Film Festival. This is Riley Beckstead speaking on that recent bill, Senate Bill 1411. This is a video from our voting campaign on how to vote in Arizona. And this is a video that we're actually going to watch in a little bit here, what self-advocacy means to us. So our impact. So over the past year, we have hosted guest speakers to educate on advocacy. We met with representatives to talk about disability legislation, and we have held a Get Out to Vote campaign. And here is that video on how to vote. And this is a picture of us in a stakeholder meeting with some senators from the Arizona State Legislature. So come join us at Self. We would love to have you. You can either join as a voting member and make decisions on behalf of Self, or you can join our team of advisors to assist members in helping achieve their goals. And we are on Facebook, we're on Instagram and YouTube, and you can find all of this at thearcoftempe.org. thearcoftempe.org. We meet every third Tuesday of each month over Zoom at 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. And to sort of, send us off here, we have a video describing from each of our members what self-advocacy means to us.
My name's Jessica, and self-advocacy means to speak up to others and to ask for help when you need it. Learning new things, get more involved. It's a fun group to be with.
My name is Katie, and what I like most about self-advocacy, or what self-advocacy means to me, is speaking up for things that you believe in and educating others on things in the community and what you can do in the community for people with disabilities. My favorite thing about Self is seeing the other members and helping the other members learn about self-advocacy, and also learning about the different self-advocacy topics for myself and make me a stronger advocate.
Hi, my name is Ryan M. or Miller, whichever one works. I like to do this stuff. Everybody, and our friends and stuff.
My name is Jan, and self-advocacy means to me to be able to speak up for what you believe in and what matters to you. And my favorite part of Self is that to be able to have people that really listen to you and take time to understand how you're feeling, and that you get your thoughts heard.
Self-advocacy to me is hanging out with you guys and hanging out with friends. That means so much to me. They do.
There's people that out there that don't have a guardian or are their own guardian,
and I know that they want some way to have a voice. I love that Self has given them an opportunity to be heard.
My name is Cassie Camacho, and self-advocacy means standing up for yourself and advocating for yourself when things are challenging in life, like school and work.
My name is Justin Toller, and self-advocacy means thinking of an idea for new ways of transportation. That way, no one will have to require a driver's license. We want people to show us how they express themselves and show images that represent how they feel.
Advocacy group, and you guys loved the new name South, which means seeking equality leading to fairness. And the new president of Self is Jessica Ross.
Privacy.
Exactly, privacy settings. It became the basis for the American with Disabilities Act.
And in the disability community, we're passionate about disability language.
This is why we're here, and this is why we care about the issue. We want to ask them how they plan to vote. And asking the representative how they plan to vote shows that you care.
My status as a woman with a disability is critical to my advocacy.
To educate people about opportunities that people have with disabilities other than being special. They have a chance to do things that are unique.
So hold on, let me see if I can get out here. And so thank you for listening to us. We appreciate it. And again, you can sign up to be a member or an advisor at the Arc of Tempe's website, the Arc of Tempe's website at thearcoftempe.org. And we have a Facebook, a YouTube, and an Instagram as well.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you so much, Ryan and Self, for that great presentation. Okay. Well, that brings us to the end of the self-advocacy presentations. I just want to take a moment to thank all our presenters, thank the Sonoran Youth Set, thank the DDPC for all the help in putting together this conference. I'm just so happy that we were able to pull this off and bring everybody together to learn about some really good stuff about the self-advocacy movement in Arizona. So with that said, part of what brought us together was our statewide self-advocacy coalition called Self-Advocacy Solutions. If you want to get more involved with us and be a part of our coalition, you can visit our website, and let's see if I can share my screen. You can visit our website at swifamilies.org. Can you guys see my screen?
I'm blind.
Yes, I can see it.
Okay, well, we have swifamilies.org, and you click on the tab Self-Advocacy Solutions. If you hover over it, you'll get different drop-down menus. You'll see Let's Talk. You'll see the 2023 Self-Advocates Conference. We have Arizona Self-Advocacy Groups. If you click there, you'll be able to see all the self-advocacy groups that we have currently featured here in Arizona, the ones that presented, and you'll be able to see their contact information. We have some resources for self-advocacy groups. And we also have COVID-19 stories from some of the self-advocates. If you click on the Self-Advocacy Solutions tab, it'll take you to our page. If you scroll all the way to the bottom, you'll see where it says sign up for the Self-Advocacy Solutions. newsletter. That newsletter comes out twice a month, and it has all sorts of information and resources about self-advocacy. So please sign up for that, and you will stay up to date on what's going on. You can also get more information about joining us through the Self-Advocacy Solutions website. With that said, I will be emailing out a feedback form so that you can please fill it out and let us know more about what you thought worked and what didn't work and how we can improve. Thank you so much for joining us for this conference. I think it was a really good success, and it was a good success because you guys participated. So thank you so much.
Awesome show.
All right. Well, enjoy the rest of your Saturday and the rest of your weekend, and keep on advocating, people.
Bye.